Now to a special story about the horses that tour the country as the public face for many veterans initiatives, the Budweiser Clydesdales. The iconic Clydesdales have been part of American culture for more than 9 decades. They're perhaps best known for their appearances in Super Bowl ads, and CBS Saturday Morning co-host Dana Jacobson spent the day in their home in Missouri to see what goes into their breeding and training and what makes the Clydesdales so valuable to Folds of Honor, a nonprofit group for veterans and first responders.
These gentle giants are nothing short of majestic. Standing at over 6 feet tall and weighing up to 2,200 pounds. The Clydesdales have been the iconic stars of Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch for over 9 decades.
The Clydesdales.
I'm so awed by them. I mean, my shoulder barely comes up to here. Like, it just puts a smile on your face.
Absolutely, you know, who wouldn't be happy sitting next to these guys? They're so timeless.
Stan, you're beautiful.
Chris Weigert, a Clydesdale handler, showed me the ropes of what it takes to groom
Thank you for letting me brush you.
and hitch these legendary horses.
We'll just slide that over his head.
It's kind of heavy. Sorry, Rock On, forgive me. I'm new at this.
Oh, he's an old pro. He'll get us through it. There we go. Perfect.
All right.
All right, boys. Rock on.
Give me a little history lesson here, because obviously we're in the new era, but this goes back to the 1930s, the Clydesdales?
You know, the Clydesdales were introduced in 1933 when they were gifted to August Bush Sr. to celebrate the repeal of Prohibition. You know, we've been in 44 Super Bowl commercials, so that's something that not many people can say.
I love the one with the little puppy.
Oh.
And it's like my favorite. They're all good. They're all good. The training process, what is that like for them?
Oh, so, you know, when they're born, we're just gonna kind of hang out in the pasture with mom until they're weaned at 6 months. Then when they're 3, they're gonna come back to Warm Springs Ranch and learn to pull wagons. And they're gonna be here for a whole year doing that to give them that foundation to hit the road and be a crowd pleaser.
So this is the maternity ward.
From birth to the road,
This is where we welcome all the Budweiser Clydesdales into the world.
that's Amy Trout's domain.
So these stalls are super sized.
Yeah.
Because we have super big babies here.
What do they weigh when born?
So they're like 150 pounds when they hit the ground. We actually had one this year that tapped the scales 189 pounds.
Oh my, Shack. You should call that one Shack.
Trout has helped breed, raise, and train Clydesdales for 22 years.
This is Millie and Meg.
She now manages Warm Springs Ranch, the 300-plus acre home of the Clydesdales in the heart of Missouri.
What are you looking for when you're looking to breed?
We actually run DNA on all of our horses, so we know genetically what colors they will throw, but we also need them to perform. So when you see those guys just pounding the pavement, they got a little extra pep in their step. They got a little flair. They're flashy, right? Well, we can breed that into them.
That flash and flair is on full display at Folds of Honor events around the country. A nonprofit organization that provides scholarships to military families and first responders.
You can't ever bring those loved ones back, but what you can do is honor their sacrifice, educate their legacy, and that's what we've done.
Rocky Sickman, a former Marine, was one of the 65 Americans held for 444 days in the 1979 Iran hostage crisis.
What do you remember about when you were released and got out?
I felt this cold, fresh air, the simple things that we take for granted, then to come to find out that there had been a rescue operation and 8 people lost their lives trying to come over to regain my freedom.
And those people have played a huge role in your life from that point ever since.
Ever since.
Sickman has continued a life of service through projects like Folds of Honor. Anheuser-Busch has been a partner for 14 years.
Folds of Honor would not be where we're at without Anheuser-Busch, and especially the world's famous Clydesdales. I mean, we get to be...
No better pitch person.
I mean, it's incredible.
A hitch of 8 male Clydesdales now tour the country as the face for many veterans initiatives.
They really get excited to go to work and they feed off the energy.
What is it about the Clydesdales that fits so perfectly with the military and certainly with Folds of Honor?
You know, they're all individuals and they're so unique and special. And I've been there when we deliver those scholarships, and to see the reaction and the impact and what that means to the families.
They seem like the perfect representative.
They are, you know, they're living legends. Everybody recognizes them, and it's such an honor to be part of the Folds of Honor family.
For CBS Mornings, Dana Jacobson, Boonville, Missouri.
How about that? Learned more about those Clydesdales than I ever knew.
They're amazing, and they are so united in my mind with Budweiser that I would
Yes.
drink one right now
Yes.
if there was anything in the vicinity.
Yeah.
It makes you think of Super Bowl Sunday, but they're really just so beautiful. The bell bottoms that they have, it's just, they're majestic. Like
Yeah, you said at the top of 8, majestic is the perfect word. And what they're doing.
Yeah, what they're doing, they're participating in honoring veterans, and buy Budweiser for a veteran today. It'd be a great way to mark Veterans Day.